Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am excited for today's video because, as you can see by the title today, I am attempting to recreate the signature painted by Esther look. So if you guys want to see how this goes, because I do too, let's go. Okay, so your girl definitely likes a challenge. She's wearing eyeshadow 2 days in a row. Who is she? But I am nervous. I'm a little nervous. And if you're wondering why, if you've never seen a painted by Esther look, let me show you some examples here on the screen. Yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. Her thing is the big signature pink blush. She's been doing Alondria's makeup lately. She does Doechie's makeup, Kelly Rowland. And I find it funny because Doechii and Alondria, they kind of have more similarities with what their makeup looks like, but Kelly Rowland, you can tell she gives very much the I ain't doing all that. Now I'm gonna let you do you on my face, but not to that extent. So you can certainly see the differences between her clients, but her thing is that pink blush. So that's what we are going to try and focus on today. Now I do like blush. I have not been there on blush yet, so this will be my first attempt on that. So first I'm actually going to try underpainting with my contour because I feel like if it's a little more chiseled, that'll also help with recreating her look. Now granted, the people that she's doing makeup on naturally have more chiseled faces, but you know, we're gonna do what we can do with what we got. So I'm gonna use this NYX Pro Fix stick to contour underneath. If I could open this mirror, I could get started. Come on, I'm already nervous. Like, please don't stress me. And we're just gonna start blending that out. And blend upwards. Okay, so here's where things start to get real because now it's time to start using blush. So I'm gonna use a cream and a liquid. So the cream is the Danessa Yummy Skin Prima Donna, and then this Rare Beauty. I might actually switch this out for a different Rare Beauty because it's pink, but it's not. But also, it's just, we're just going with it at this point. Here we might need a brighter pink. Ooh, or maybe just put more on. Now concealer, I'm gonna use the Fenty Pro Filter, right? No, what do you call it? Hydrating? We're even. Hydrating concealer. I lied. I'm gonna use this NARS Orgasm instead. I don't know, I feel like it's just giving more of the pink that we're going for, but I'm gonna use this liquid to kind of bridge the gap between the concealer and the blush. I mean, we gotta trust the process. We gotta trust the process. A little bit more. Ooh. Hold on. And then concealer one more time. I'm gonna use the Hourglass in Dune because this is the brightest shade that I have. One more time before I set my under eye and then do the rest of my face and then go back in for powder blush. Y'all, blending is key, okay? You know how when you're doing eyeshadow, after each shadow shade that you put on, you go back to the previous one that you used and blend some more? It's the same thing here. So after that, went back in, blah, 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 blah. I probably need to blend even some more before I set it, but we trying to move this process along. I might regret that by the time we get to the end of it, but it's time to set my face. Can you guess what color powder we're going to use? If you guessed pink, then you're correct. So the first one is a pressed powder. This is from Tower 28. This is their Paradise Pink. Looks like this. I feel like it's picking up white-ish, but it's a pink. It's pink, trust me. And then Big Mama is the One Size Ultra Pink in their setting powder. Ooh, okay. so I'm going to go do the rest of my face, and then I will be back when it's time for the last step of pink on my cheeks and then the lips. All right, y'all, last round before I spray my face down with the One Size Powder Melt. And because it's a bunch of powder on my face, it's really just gonna blend everything in. I'm gonna take the Tower 28 blush that they did in collaboration with Tony Bravo in Sunset Shirley, which, if you forgot, looks like this. Let's go. And yeah, y'all, that is it for my face today. Hello, wait a minute. Now, it was never gonna give Esther because that's a different level of talent. However, this is a finish that I'm like, and for someone who I like blush, yes, but I do believe there is a blush blindness epidemic going on. However, I'm looking at this and I'm like, wait a minute. Now, it's not exactly the like bubblegum pink that she uses more on her clients. These were just the pinks that I had, so gotta make it do what you got. So maybe that's also why I feel like maybe this is more like flattering pink for me. But wait a minute, I like this. Okay, I would actually go outside like this. Like I said, that's a different type of talent because I'm nervous and I'm just doing this. The sun, please. You know, talking to myself to a camera and it's just going on YouTube. She's doing it for celebrities who are going to be filmed and photographed in important places. And y'all know the internet is not kind when you show up to certain events on red carpet, stuff like that, and you look a little crazy. So for her to do, because if you watch the Love Island reunion, baby, her face didn't move, okay? So, that is it for my attempt. Let me know down below, do you have blush blindness? Would you wear this much blush? Let me know all that in the comments down below. Make sure to thumbs up, comment, subscribe, turn notification bells down below. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.